Hello and welcome. My name is Nicholas and this is Literally Graphic. And today we are looking at a comic that hits far too close to home, and that is the nonfiction work They Called Us Enemy, co-written by George Takei, Justin Eisinger, and Stephen Scott, and with art by Harmony Becker, published by Top Shelf Productions on July 16th, 2019. As the biography of an extremely famous actor person, I will not take that much time to talk about George Takei, who is the subject. I will only note that George Takei is the subject of a rape accusation, so while it does cover a very important part of American history, though not the time period in which this rape took place, I would certainly not say it's a must-read for anyone who feels uncomfortable with that. Co-writer Justin Eisinger was born in Akron, Ohio, and now lives in San Diego, California, and besides writing graphic novels and TV episodes, apparently publishes North America's only inline skating magazine, according to his Amazon biography. And one of the only things that I could find out about Stephen Scott, a slightly more hard to nail down person, is that he also wrote How to Use the Law of Attraction to Win Contests, at least according to Goodreads. The art by Harmony Becker is very well done, pleasant to look at, and easily expressing what is happening in a way that takes more skill than necessarily it looks like, despite being from Columbus, Ohio, which may be one of my least favorite parts of the USA. Harmony Becker is also the author of two webcomics named Anomone and Catharis and Himawari Share. Flipping over the book as we do, the book is described thusly. George Takei has captured hearts and minds worldwide with his captivating stage presence and outspoken commitment to equal rights. But long before he braved new frontiers on Star Trek, he woke up as a 4-year-old boy to find his own birth country at war with his father's, and their entire family forced from their home to an uncertain future. In 1942, at the order of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, every person of Japanese descent on the West Coast was rounded up and shipped to one of 10 relocation centers, hundreds or thousands of miles from home, where they would be held for years under armed guard. They Called Us Enemy is Takei's first-hand account of those years behind barbed wire, the joys and terrors of growing up under legalized racism, his mother's hard choices, his father's faith in democracy, and the way those experiences planted the seeds for his astonishing future. What is American? Who gets to decide? When the world is against you, what can one person do? To answer these questions, George Takei joins co-writers Justin Eisinger and Stephen Scott and artist Harmony Becker for the journey of a lifetime. How were gender and sexuality treated in this book? While it's certainly not the focus of the book, they did not just gloss over the fact that Takei is in fact a married gay man, which is good. And while it's not breaking any new ground in the worlds of gender, both of Takei's parents are fully fleshed out human beings who are brave and smart and all that jazz. Race is an obvious focus, class a bit but not much. While Takei definitely comes across as more liberal than anything else, since this book was written post-Obama, there was no quote-unquote end of history-like narrative that has not aged well with the other series that this reminded me of, March. And the book does acknowledge the parallels to today. Overall, I would rate this 1,000,000 times better than Gaijin American Prisoner of War, which I do not recommend because it was horrible. Bye y'all, keep reading and resist white supremacy. And as always, I would like to acknowledge that for the most part, all of my videos are filmed and produced on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit, an Anishinaabe people, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Huron-Wendat Nation, land covered by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Belt Covenant.